Well, by now you should have a pretty good handle on the critical error reduction techniques and how they can reduce your chances of getting hurt. But before we wrap things up, here are a few more examples of how you can use these techniques to prevent injuries. Remember Pete's run-in with that waste pail? He knew that people used it to throw out paper and packing materials. So when Pete stuck his hand in the pail to dislodge some paper, it never occurred to him that there might be something sharp inside. What technique could Pete use to prevent future injuries?
After I cut myself, I gave it some thought. Realized that I'd gotten complacent about some of the routine jobs around the plant. At the time, my mind just wasn't on the task or the likelihood of a hazard. Since then, I've used that accident to help me fight complacency, because it's all too easy to get hurt when you don't think to look first.
Pete's wife, Linda, finds situations throughout the day where she can use these techniques.
When you start to think about the state to error patterns, you see them everywhere. At work, at home, on the road, even the supermarket. There are people rushing, not watching their surroundings, or too tired to keep their mind on task. And although these situations may not be life-threatening, it's a good reminder that a critical error, even in a routine task, can result in an injury.
What about me? Well, I use these techniques every day, especially trying to improve my habits. Now, I can't necessarily control all the hazardous energy out there, but I can practice keeping my eye on the ball, looking before I turn, and checking for footing or grip. The goal of Safe Start is to change at-risk behavior before injuries occur. Now, it takes time and effort to learn new skills and for habits to improve. But with practice, you will see a difference. Trigger on the state or the hazardous energy to avoid making a critical error. Analyze the close calls and small errors before you have to deal with big ones. Watch other people to increase awareness of your state to error patterns. And continually work on improving your habits. Just as it's impossible to eliminate or contain all hazardous energy, it's impossible to eliminate all error. Safe Start's goal is to give you an efficient way to minimize or eliminate the errors that can get you hurt.